Okay. Let's put this up here. Oh, here. It's gonna fall. It shouldn't. Okay. So now I got a little camera here. Taking.
Hello, how are you?
So show my style of bag in here. So, different angles on it. Okay. Well, that's easy enough. Get some cold brew coffee. If you want the maximum caffeine from coffee, get a blonde roast. That means that it hasn't been roasted very long. That means it still has caffeine in it. If it's a dark roast, you don't have enough caffeine in it. Hey, Mentos. This is not going to work all that well, is it? Not as much fun as the harness. It's going to be shakier. I can imagine that's. It's not going to swing, at least. See, this is. Oh, we got more customer. This is Pac-Man game here. It's nice. Okay. I'll take it out after.
I know. I dropped him out of town to come get your meat. So. Is it?
Oh, look at how much bacon there right there.
Yeah, the frosted too. Only has in Walmart. Huh? Oh, I don't either. It's disgusting. I did the pickup because it's easier. What's up? Yeah. The meat market to buy meat. Yeah, there's one in Montreal. About 30 minutes from my house. Potato. You know that is? Yeah. That I know. Yeah, most people go through there going to Amarillo or north. Right. That's how they know. No, it's not an hour. We get to Home Depot and they open, and then I'll tell my husband, I'm coming by Kroger to get some meat. Right. And the wine. The wine is really good. The what? The wine. Yeah, I haven't seen that in a long time. Oh, it has? Mm-hmm. Oh, it's already good now. I think it's still yeah, I think it's temporary. Last week or the week before, 25. Yeah, that's when I need it. I'm going to open my email now. Pretty cozy. Oh man, all those are good. And they have this really cool app. It's called, I don't know if you've seen it or not, but you can put the app and it lets your phone scan the label. Have you seen it? And the person talks to you, and it's like weird. The person talks to you? Yeah, this person here on the label talks to you.
Oh yeah, that's the criminal line. Yeah, you have to get the criminal app, and it talks to you. Yeah, it becomes animated.
Yeah, it becomes animated. Really
cool. Yeah, there's a name for that kind of stuff, and it's called augmented reality. It's a new segment of the market now.
Really cool.
Yeah,
Several of them
it's Apple is supposed to be coming out maybe some day in the future with augmented reality glasses.
wow, there's
And it'll overlay 3D graphics on your world.
right?
And I can imagine some of the applications. One I'm thinking of is that it has facial recognition in it,
Yeah.
and then actually they're not going to put cameras in it, so you can't do that. But I was thinking you could layer somebody's face with your favorite cartoon character.
That's cool.
That would be cool.
That is cool.
But they're not going to do that because there's privacy concerns over that.
Thank you. You're welcome. Bye.
There you go. Have a nice day.
Thank you. Sure. How are you? My little basket.
Yeah, no, until she brings it over. Yeah. Yeah, I just got my Oculus Quest a couple of days ago. You probably, I don't know if you watch football, you might see these advertisements of these people with these virtual reality headsets, and they're playing games and they're standing up and doing all sorts of stuff. It's a standalone VR headset. You don't need a computer to use it. And it's got some controllers, and it's got 4 cameras on all ends of the headset that it scans your environment, and it can determine where you are in the environment. And then you can set up a boundary so that you don't run into anything. And you can actually look outside the cameras to see what's outside in your room while you've got the headset on. It's got so much cool stuff. Lots of games, lots of immersive video and all sorts of stuff. And they're probably going to present VR sports and stuff. One of the applications for VR would be to permit everybody to have a 50-yard line seat in a football game. And especially with COVID, and they're trying to fill up the seats. They could fill up the seats with 1 million people in virtual reality and make a lot more money that way. They could fill more seats than they got in a Coliseum. There's no limit to the number of seats you could create over the internet to a football game or any kind of sports game. Hopefully they'll figure this out.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah.
Right, good job. Mine's so tiny, it can take them all to push it out. Yeah.
There you go. Oh. So what I do, I usually bring up a cart, and then I throw stuff into the cart as I bag it off. This first one, I don't use both because if you use both, then you're gonna forget stuff in the second bag. So I don't do that. Determined I did that, so there's no point in using two bags. Then I sort it. Let's see. I don't I put it on the table. It's a lot better that way. Actually, put that in there. Dun 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 dun.